one of our biggest clients, I took a look at the Sentry report, and it showed that the fav icons were registering 404 errors. And so, nowadays there's more than one. You have all the different Apple icon versions that you have to provide and all that. So there's like 5 of these calls in every single page that every single person loaded every single time that were all 404s. Every 404 error in a web server has to bootstrap Drupal, right? Has to start up Drupal to fire off that 404 message that no one's seeing except the browser, right? The browser's getting that 404 message. The user is never seeing that. And so this is like a huge hidden suck on performance where, that server is buckling under the load of just serving 404 pages to browsers.
Wow.
Does absolutely nothing for anybody. But we didn't know that, and it wasn't something that we had researched before. We were just kind of looking through the usual suspects to find, culprits. There's 100 other examples of ways that, developers, designers, clients can screw up the front end of a website. Things like Elementor on a Word. Oh my God, I almost said Word Perfect. I almost did it again,
WordPress.
Man. Thank you. On a WordPress site, it just cripples the end user experience because it's adding so much overhead in the code. And so, another way of sort of looking at this is that this is just like hosting and DevOps and development. The world is so complex now. There are so many moving parts that you cannot hope to be able to understand every single one of them. What you need are tools that can help you identify where the issues are so you can focus your efforts on a cascading list of priorities, right? So you have, this is the priority number 1, that getting rid of the 404 messages. Now, once you get rid of those 404s, guess what? You'll find something else that needs to be fixed. That's the cascading part. But the idea is you keep reprioritizing these with the clients based on your recommendations. And pretty soon, not only is the site performing better for the end users, but that your conversions are increasing, your sales are increasing because the experience has so much less friction in it. And it's just too hard to tell where these problems are. And because this is a dependency-based world, and by dependency, I mean you're taking code from somebody else's site or somebody else's project and using it in yours, we don't have any control over what those folks do, right? We're using their dependencies, but we can't tell them what to code or how to fix things, and they might never fix it. So that's why this is a constant process of vigilance, almost like security.